Hi, Jake Duesenberg with Action for Liberty here. I have somewhat good news for you if you live in Minnesota. The tides are turning in our favor when it comes to our solution for combating this out-of-control inflation. Politicians in Washington, D.C., they printed trillions of dollars out of thin air, which is what is causing all these insane price increases. But in Minnesota, our government has overtaxed us by $12 billion. As you probably know, that's $4,000 they owe you. Now, we've been reporting for months that there's actually a short-term solution to rising prices, and that's for the entire budget surplus to be returned to us taxpayers. If you're like me, $4,000 back in my family's pocket will help pay for the high gas and food prices. Plus, that's our money in the first place. But we ran into roadblocks. Senate Republicans didn't want to return the surplus to us immediately. Instead, they proposed long-term tax cuts, which means the government would continue holding on to our money in this really critical time of rising prices. That's pretty lame in my book. Even worse, Governor Tim Walz wanted to spend the vast majority of the money on more wasteful government projects. Although he did at least propose giving some of it back immediately. First, he said that a measly $175 should come back to individuals. That's an insult, by the way. Then a month later, he upped it to $500. But because you called your legislator and told them to give it all back, the Senate Republicans and the governor could not come to an agreement on spending it, and the legislature adjourned. Now, in order to come back, Walz now needs to call a special session, and he won't do that unless he's forced to come our way. You know, just the other day, Walz went higher and proposed giving back $1,000 to individuals and $2,000 to couples, which is really good news. He's obviously feeling the heat. But there's no room for compromise here, not one bit. You see, if Walz won't agree to return all $4,000 to each of us who are overtaxed, then this will become the election issue, and he knows it won't go well for him. When Walz loses this issue, the Scott Jensen administration gets to be the hero who returns the money back to we the people, and we'll be on his case making sure he does. So the ball is in your court, Governor Walz. Do the right thing right now. Return the entire $12 billion of our surplus back to us. Help us fight the effects of inflation. Or take this issue into the November election, and let's see how that works out for you. Take care.